And let me now introduce our EVP of Product, Christian Kleinerman, who will share the latest platform innovation so you can do more with your data. Thank you all, and enjoy the rest of Summit.
Good morning, Snowflake Summit. We need more energy. You know, I like it rowdy. I'll take it crazy if you want. Hello, Snowflake Summit. Are we excited? That's much, much better. I want to give a shout out to the orchestra. Isn't it beautiful? That first piece that you just heard was composed by Adam, who is running the music show here. He did it inspired by Summit, but our topics here, with the help of AI, at some point we'll share more about the story, but I'm super, super excited. Once I thought we couldn't make this venue and this setting any better, it has gotten better with the music, so hopefully we all get to enjoy it. Summit is my favorite, yeah. Summit is my favorite week of the year. 2 reasons. One, we get to share a lot of the innovation that we create and build for all of you. But probably the most important thing is because we get to hang out, we get to see each other, we get to learn from each other, we get to compare practices. So we do have some announcements for you. We have some demos. No demos, okay, cancel the demos. We've heard from you. You also like hearing from what customers are doing with Snowflake. You will have a few of our customers on stage. In some instances, they were so excited about our announcements that they will be making the announcements. They're more excited or convey it better than I do. I want to acknowledge we have thousands of people right now watching online. Can we get lights up and everyone wave to people watching online? And we have every Snowflake office out there. They're watching us. So hello, we miss you. And with that, let's get going. I want to pick up where Benoit left off, which is we're building the AI Data Cloud. Part of it is a technology platform. Our goal is to help you simplify what you're trying to get done through the entire life cycle of data, from the moment data is created all the way until it's archived and everything in between. But the other part of the AI Data Cloud is all of you in the room, is this ecosystem, is this network. All of you here have the opportunity to collaborate more easily, more seamlessly with one another, and that is what we are building together. In structuring our conversation today, we could have done what we do in prior years, say it's a functional organization. Here's AI, and here's the foundation, and all of this. But we decided to pivot it. We're going to organize our talk today based on your needs. The world is not linear. You never sit down and say, I'm going to do some AI today. There are demands of all sorts on your time. And we want to look at it from your perspective. So I have a series of I want or I need statements that hopefully resonate with you and hopefully put into context some of the innovations that we're doing. With that, let's get started with the first of those I want statements. And I'm sure every one of you here wants a data architecture that is future-proof. What does that mean? That when the business comes and says, I have an additional need, I have a new project, it doesn't turn into, ooh, this is going to be tricky, that data's in a different system, or I want to interoperate with something else. We don't have a path to do that. And Snowflake has been designed from the beginning, and we continue to innovate with the mindset of a single unified platform. We want to give you choice and flexibility in terms of data and compute. And we think of AI as a foundational element of the platform that we provide, both for you to build on top of AI and leverage AI, but also for us to enhance every aspect of the data lifecycle with AI. And of course, we do so cross-region and cross-cloud. We want to give you flexibility on the topology or the architecture that you implement. If you started with a data warehousing and you say, I want to bring transformation and upstream data capture into Snowflake, you can do that. That's a lakehouse. But if your lakehouse at some point you say, I need to empower the business units, or maybe I have a lot of data residency and locality requirements, no problem, you can also do a data mesh. The goal for us is to give you flexibility on all these 3 dimensions. Looking at data in more detail, from the very beginning of Snowflake, we had structured and semi-structured data. But we've added unstructured data, we did it in 2021, to simplify the management of all data with a consistent and comprehensive approach. And we are all living in an era of AI that unlocks unstructured in an unprecedented way. It makes it easier to get value out of unstructured data. We also want to give you choice in compute, but not overwhelm you with choice. We don't want you to have to know about these 500 instance types and which one to pick and which one's the best. So we'll give you flexibility, but we will abstract a lot of the complexity on your behalf. We have warehouses, we have Snowpark container services. We, of course, have the SQL runtime, and through Snowpark, we host the Java and the Python runtimes, and of course, CPU and GPUs are hardware choices. From an AI perspective, we want you to be able to leverage the state of the art on what AI is bringing or making available to all of you. Key is we bring the AI to run within the security boundary of Snowflake. We are committed to bringing you the latest and greatest models into Snowflake. We are now making available GPT-4.1 and o4 Mini in Snowflake, the OpenAI models. We continue where there is an ability for us to deliver value, to bring our own models, like what we did with Arctic Extract that powers Document AI and other parts of our platform. From Anthropic's models, when Opus 4 and Sonnet 4 were announced, that same day they were available in Snowflake. Same thing with Meta and the Llama models. Anyone knows what's the next icon? DeepSeek. Okay, someone knows it. DeepSeek. Some of you have said, I really want it. Some people have said, keep it as far away as I can. We want to give you choice. And the last one, we also bring in the models from Mistral. All in all, we want to give you, again, flexibility, but also don't overwhelm you with the burden of making lots of these choices. When we think of future-proof data architecture, we also want to make sure that you can bring in business logic and computation to run closer to the data without having to make copies of data, because making copies of data is difficult. And last but not least, I know nobody here wants to ever be locked into a technology platform, and we are committed to helping make sure that that is not true. We're committed to making Snowflake open and interoperable through the adoption and support of Apache Iceberg and through the original incubation and now support and evolution of Apache Polaris, the catalog. And we continue to innovate, both helping advance the open source projects, but also our implementation of those. Data types, I think many of you have looked at Iceberg supporting Snowflake was like, oh, but Snowflake had variant long time ago. I need variant. We're working with the Iceberg community, we're bringing it to Snowflake. Same thing for geospatial data types. I want to be able to write to tables managed by other catalogs, which from Snowflake's perspective is an unmanaged table. That is also in preview. For those using Open Catalog, which are a hosting of Polaris, I want a private link, I want all the enterprise capabilities, that is now going into general availability. And we continue to bring many of the capabilities that we did for Snowflake over the years to Iceberg, to open data, so that you have choice. You can interoperate, but you get all the things that you have come to appreciate and love about Snowflake. So hopefully, it's clear that at Snowflake, we want to give you the ability to choose a data architecture that grows with your business needs, that evolves with your business needs, not that holds you back. All of you should be looking at the rest of your organization and say, our choice of Snowflake, it's a strategic asset. We are turbocharged. We are more empowered and more enabled because we have chosen Snowflake. That makes us super, super happy. Now let's go to I want statement number 2, which is I want to get better economics from my data platform. Anyone does not want better economics? It's better than saying quiet everyone. Quiet everyone wouldn't have had that effect. We understand it. We are also part of we help you get your work done with the best economics in place. And it starts with helping all of you understand and manage your resource consumption and your cost utilization with Snowflake. It's been years that we've been adding resource monitors and budgets and alerts. But here at Summit, we're announcing additional new capabilities. Simple one, organizational usage views. You can see all of your spend and consumption with Snowflake across regions, across clouds, in a single pane of glass. We're also introducing here at the conference spend anomalies. What you see here in the screenshot, we compute a range of expected consumption from your perspective, and we'll let you both view or notify you if the spend is out of whack, whether it's higher or lower. At least you get to know. Nobody wants to wait until the end of the month to hear that. Also, we want to help you classify consumption. We're introducing query tags and object tags, so you can say, this workload is consuming this many resources, enables you to do showback and chargeback. We're committed to helping you manage your spend.